MultiAir really gives us complete control of the intake valves, and controlling the intake airflow is really the holy grail of internal combustion engine operation. You want to be able to have very, very precise control. And what we've done is, with the MultiAir technology, it essentially take a dual overhead cam engine, throw away the intake camshaft, and replace it with what we call the MultiAir brick. The MultiAir brick is a combination of 4 sets of MultiAir actuators. They operate by using a very high pressure hydraulic system, oil, that is actuated by a single lobe on the camshaft. So we've got a single exhaust cam, 2 lobes for 2 exhaust valves, 1 intake lobe. We've got a roller finger follower, follows that, runs the pump. The pump creates a high pressure, over 100 bar pressure in this high pressure chamber. Then we have a very high response electronic solenoid that simply opens and closes a passageway to feed the oil to the 2 intake valves. And it uses a collapsible hydraulic lash adjuster that when it's pumped up, you follow whatever part of the cam lobe you're on, and when we bleed it off, it closes rapidly. So there's actually 5 different modes of control that we can utilize. So under the high performance conditions, we are following the intake cam profile completely. It's called full lift mode. When we're in part load conditions and you want to optimize fuel consumption and reduce emissions, you can utilize a process called early intake valve closing. So you start to follow the cam lobe and you close it. Or if you're in a very low speed operation or idle, you can have simply a late intake valve opening. So you wait and you control the timing of the open and the lift of the open. And finally, you can do what's called a multi-lift. Open, close, open again in the same cycle, all in the goal of controlling the airflow. The 5th mode is actually, like during decels, we can do complete intake off. So it's complete off mode. All right, so some other things that we've done in order to get the performance that's required for this Abarth. We added the Honeywell turbocharger. It spins up to 220,000 RPM. And in order to then maximize the available airflow, we have the twin intercooler system. And you can see in the graphic on the screen here, the intake airflow comes in, pumps out of the turbo, gets split to the twin intercoolers. Packaging space is really tight on this vehicle, so in order to maximize the amount of performance, we had to have the twin intercoolers. We've got a forged steel crankshaft. We've got forged con rods.